Good afternoon, everybody. I could just about say that. I mean, it's 12 o'clock. Yes, it's a little bit earlier today, but as you know, Leslie and I will be travelling up to the Craftopia in Peterborough in a few hours' time. So we didn't want to miss out doing our Halloween tangle. So I thought it'd be nice to do it a little bit earlier for you. So are we ready then? Obviously, I've got a darker tile today. I did consider using black, and I thought, no, I'll go with the darker grey. And that means I can use black and white pencil or pen on this. So choose whatever colour you like. It's entirely up to you. And we'll get going in a minute, shall we? So what do we have today? We have our pen, pencil, tortillon. I have my white chalky pencil. I've also got my little brush pen. You know, the one because we're going to add a little bit of darkness to it as well. And just in case, I've also got my little my jelly roll. Doesn't matter what size you've got. It's a regularly you sort of get an 08, but an 05 is fine, or a 10. It's entirely fine. So quick sip of tea because I've got an early one. Okay, now we're good to go. Do you know, I've moved places today because I thought, oh, the sun's in my desk, all over my desk, and it's going to cause a problem. And I've moved and the sun's here as well. Perhaps the sun shines on the righteous after all. Or the wicked. Yeah, you've not seen today's tile. No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, are we ready then? I'm going to come in, starting with my regular pen. I've got a tile here that I'm just going to use to give me a little bit of a border. So I'm just going to do, not a thick one, I'm going to keep it relatively sort of narrow here. And I'm just going to draw in one line, then the other. Oh, Nicola, that's good. I'm ever so glad that you've put it in, even if you struggled with the tile swap. I think it does challenge us on occasion, because of course you're not copying a tile as such, you're sort of coming up with your own version. And that makes it a little scary, I know, but I'm proud of you all. They all come and they're always fabulous. So please, if you've not done it yet, you've still got a bit of time. Okay, there we go then. So I've got this little bit of a border in there. All right, I'll make it a little bit bigger. There we go, so we can see. All right, I'm going to stay with pen. And again, you can start either side. It really doesn't matter. So if you're more comfortable working this side, then just do a mirror image. I'm going to work here because, of course, it's all about me and being left-handed. This is easier. So, okay, first one then. I'm going to go from the top. I'm going to create a bit of a curve. So let's go from about here and a bit of a curve, look, and round and down to that bottom one. Okay. And then here I'm not gonna aura completely. I'm just gonna create another curve, sort of matching, but it goes a little bit wider, a bit narrower, a bit wider. Okay, looks a bit wonky, but that's absolutely fine. We want that kind of thing. And I'm just going to come in, I'm going to put, you know, the wider bits, a little bit of a sort of swirly shape there. See, I might even get one look in there. I know, Lynn, I don't know why. It's sunny here. See, I did try and move out the way. There are places in the shade, and this one was, but it's now moved around. Okay, so there we go. So I'm going to do another, and I'm going to go in here, underneath there, see, and then bring it back round. I'm not going to use up too much of the tile there because I want to do something in the middle. Same again, this one I'm going to do a little bit narrower, look. So there we go. They're not all going to be as wide because we've got no, I'm going to get thinner there, see. Okay, let's just have a look at this for a minute. Again, I'm going to go a bit larger. Look at the grain in that, it's lovely. These will be out soon, actually. These are the new monochrome colours. So you see here where we've got this line, it's gone underneath. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow it through in there, so it's going under there as well. Same with this one. Underneath, okay? Okay, all right. So let's just go out a little bit more. I'm going to do a third one. Let's just join that there. And again, I'm not going to go too wide, but I'm just going to bring that one in and under, you see? Follow it through and around, and then underneath. We've done this tangle before. And then, of course, I'm going to add that in there. And, of course, I'm going to do the same there, because it's going through that one. And another, let's do in here. See, you're not going to quite see it there. Around there, through there, and along there. Okay, so we've got that kind of thing going. Now I have got quite a wide space here, haven't I? So I think I'm going to put another one of those little sort of funny shapes in there. Okay? So let's turn our tile. So this time I'm going to start at the top again. And again, if you find it easy to start at the bottom and go up, it's fine. And I'm going to create another curl or a curved line. You see, and I get to there, and I'm going to go underneath, and I could go under there and under there. All right. It's just it's the, if you think about the earth tiles and that lovely grain on those, this is the same but a darker grey. Actually, there's an even darker grey than this, and that's all it is. It's the sun shining on it and it giving it that texture. Does look good, doesn't it? Okay. And then I'm going to put one of those in there. And see, I might even get just a little one down here. Okay. Then I'm gonna do another one going this way. Again, I'm not going to fill the whole tile with it. This is sort of, it's more like a frame, so you've got to really watch where those lines are going. Okay. And again, in we go. See, this is quite, it's getting a bit narrower. And in, that's it, just into there. Let's do another. Where am I going to go with this one? I'm going to come from here, I think. I'm going to come in here, looking around there, but then bring it back in. And through there. Really got to focus there and think, right, where are these shapes going in? So you're not going to see much of it there, because it's quite thick. You're going to see a bit there, look. You've got to imagine where it's going to go. And in here. So you're not going to see much of that there, but you've got 3 in. And then let's turn the tile. And here we go again. I'm going to do another one of those. You see it goes through there, and then it's going to go through that one as well. So this one, relatively simple, but you've got to pay attention as to where these lines are all sort of fitting in with each other. And which ones are going and where the space is. Alright, let's put a couple of those little shapes in there. I might put a little one in there. Might put a little one going under in there as well. Okay. Let's do another. So in here, look, and then I'm going to go through that one and in there. And I'm going to hit that one as well. Around there, in and along. And let's do another. See, that's a bit wider, so it's not going to go into that one. More there. Into there, but it is going to just touch there. Okay, great frame this, isn't it? Let's just join that one. Of course, we've got to have another one. So I'm actually going to have it coming straight through from there. Alright. And in there. And along. Down there. So it's going to go through there. And let's do this one. So I'm going to go really narrow there, I think, just to give it a little bit of a change. And there. All right. Turning it round. Oh, let's just put one in. Let's put one in there. See, and then there, look, we can bring this in and it can go under there. It's nice to add a few now and again. You don't have to stick with it. You can add it and change if you want to. So of course, last side. So along here. And I've got to really work out which bits, there you are, I'm going through. Oh, Julie, not a zinger in sight yet. I'm sure we'll have to fit one in somewhere. There we are. I can hear the wind outside. So picking up a little bit. Blowing those cobwebs away. There we are. And again, I'm going to start narrow, so keeping with it, you see? Through there. Let's do a bit wider there. And back in. Let's bring that so it looks like it's down there. And of course, I haven't put any of those little shapes in. See that one there, look? It's just going to see that bit there. I know, Joe. Do you like it? It's kind of cool, this one. But it's so easy, isn't it? And actually, it doesn't have to be just for Halloween. It could be any kind of sort of, you know, frame, couldn't it? Or you could just do the whole. Where am I going here? See? I'm adding extra lines in. That's okay. Let's just finish that one off there. There we go. Getting carried away there. Look. There we go. That's matty. All right. I'm just going to join that there. It's nice to sort of make sure that your lines are joined. All right, let's have a look at this one. Okay, it's nice, isn't it? So make a great frame for other things that you want to do. It's entirely up to you. So, okay, what we're going to do now, I'm going to start, I think I'm going to sketch it because I know you like to do that. I'm going to put a bubble in, not too big, but just giving me an idea here. There we go. All right. Okay, see there, we can just change it about if you want to. Of course, if you've got John's ruler handy, you could always use one of the circles in there. And I'm just going to come on in now. And remember, we did a bit of a circle the other day without using any kind of stencil at all. You just keep your hand in the same place and move the tile. I'm just wandering it round. Because it, you know, it doesn't have to be perfectly round. That's not what it's about. Okay. There we are. Hey, not bad at all. You see, I've even there, look, I've left a little bit there because I wanted to change it. You see, that's where, you know, the pencil line was, and I've gone over a bit just because it suits what I want to do with it. So there we go. All right, ready for this then? I'm going to aura. Now, inside, outside, I'm going to go outside, not too wide. Just take your time, do a little bit, see, and turn it round. A little bit, and turn it round. Okay. No rush with this at all. Taking your time. And again, if it's not perfect, it doesn't have to be. I just want to put that line around, a little halo. There we go. Okay, deep breath. So here we go. I'm going to start, it really doesn't matter where you start. Let's, I'm going to go from about here. I'm going to come in a little bit bigger so you can see. And I'm going to aim to create a curve from here. So I'm just missing that shape there. And I'm going to go around and just sort of where it fits naturally. All right. And then give it a little bit of space, see from here. And then I'm going to do the same again. So around here, not touching that, and around. Let's just join that there. And then let's do the same again from there. So I'm not measuring at all, I'm not trying to keep them the same shape. I'm just creating this sort of crazy looking shape. Going around. No, Lynn. Oh, Lynn. Do them smaller then. Honestly, don't try and do too big. You can do as many of these as you like. Or what you could do is you could do that, stop. And a little bit more and stop. Turn it round. A little bit more. See, I'm going to sort of aim for there if I can. There you are. Then I've got, see that funny sort of looking shape? Let's have a look. Yours is going to look different, of course, depending on where you've put your lines and all the rest of it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to extend this line. Again, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it underneath and then under, see, and under, all the way to the line. Same with this one, underneath. So this is going to mess with your head if you don't focus. Ooh, you thought it was going to be simple. I've got to give you something to keep you going all weekend. There you are. Turn it round. See this one? It's going to go under there, look. Under there. Same with this one. Turning it round. This one underneath. And again underneath. Turning it round. And this one, see, follow it through. And through. Okay, this one is going to go through, underneath. Underneath. Alright, let's have a look at that. Alright, there we go. Look at that. Okay, so we see we've got this little bit of space here. Let's just put in one of those little sort of shapes there. There we are. And if I turn it round, same again. And of course they're going to be different because you're doing this little aura just within the sort of size and shape that you've got. There we are. And around again. And along and round. Okay. And then again. And of course, one more. There we go. Just getting that in there. So we've got that kind of thing going on. All right, ready for the next one? Gonna go a bit bigger. So I'm gonna sort of start maybe middle-ish. Let's take one of these curves again. I'm gonna go from here. So I'm gonna go along underneath that first one and then up there. All right, just the same as before. So now for this one, along here, underneath, and bring it out. And then the next one, from there, underneath, and bring it out. And the next one, from here, underneath, bring it out. The next one, from here, underneath this one, bring it out. And again. I see, this is where I sort of ended, so this is what I want to bring it so it meets. You see? So again, looking at this one here, I'm going to take it and pull it out until it reaches that frame or that border. Next one, see, follow it round. There we go, this one here, under there, and out there. This one you're not really going to see much. Round. So I've done that one, onto this one, underneath. And same with that one. Oh, I know part, but do you know what? Hopefully it's going to look amazing when you've done. Because But once you get the hang of it, and once you start to work your way around, I mean, as you draw this shape, you can actually do these extra lines at the same time, or you can come round and do it afterwards. At the moment, I'm just sort of teaching it so you can get the differences. Okay, so we've done that exactly the same. Now you see here we've got these curves. So this curve has gone underneath to there, all right? So now I'm going to take it from here, I'm going to take it through that shape. Oh, okay. Turn it round, you see, you can see there to there, and I'm going to take it through that shape. Next one, see there to there, through that shape. Oh, Sandra, no stencils here. It's all by hand. So you see here from this one, under there. And then this one, you're just going to get a little bit there. And you're back to where you started. All right. You ready for the next bit? Okay, so these little shapes here, these little wider bits, let's come on in and add another little aura in there. See, now this one, we can get a bit clever. It goes underneath. Yeah, it probably is. Yeah, I think if you sit and re-look at this later and perhaps pause it at each stage and then do that stage and then come back to it, you'll sort of think, why did I think that was confusing? So that's not to worry about it at all. I mean, at any point here you can stop. You don't have to do all these different layers, but it's nice, isn't it, sometimes, I think, to challenge yourself. Okay, quick sip of tea, deep breath. All right, so here we go. We've still got some space here, look, so I'm going to go from here. There we are, all the way around, underneath, see, up to here. It's going to come out here. Okay, and then same as before, look, from here, I'm going to go along here, underneath everything, it's coming out here. Turning it round, so there we ended up. From here, it's coming under and round. Okay, so that's going to join about there. So then we've got this one underneath. So see, I'm not doing any of the technical bits. I'm just doing those first curves, and then I'll come back and do the rest. See, that's sort of joining there afterwards. So that's going to go back there. So we've done exactly the same shape as before. So here we go. I'm going to sort of follow each line. So this line, look, it goes to the top there. Bringing it round underneath this one now. And it's going to go up and to there. So then that's that one done. This next one, look, follows through up here. And in and around there. Okay, so this one's going, look, to there. So we want to go from there to there, underneath all of those. Then let's have a look. This one's going to go all the way up here. You're going to see that bit there, maybe. Follow it round under there. Okay, next one. Under, all the way up. So it's just trying to work out which one's going under which one. So see this one? Under there. Up there. And this one, look, under there. There we go. So I think if we got them all, let's have a look at this. Whoa, look at that. All right, not bad at all. Oh, take a deep breath. I mean, we could do another one, but I'm going to sort of leave it at that point. Oh, you see here, look, I'm just looking at this one. You see there? We've missed one, look. See how that sorts it out? Okay, let's just have a quick look round. There we go. All right. So let's let's have a look. We've got all those in, So a couple of things we can do with this now. I think first thing, I'm just going to bring in my brush pen and I'm going to add a bit of black ink in there. All right, so let's have a look. We've got these sort of spaces here. So we've got this sort of shape here. So you see this space? I'm just going to put a mark. I'm going to fill that one in. Then this one's in between there. Okay, so I'm just sort of marking which bits I'm going to add some ink. Let's have a look. See that one? It's there, see? And there. And that one, look. So this is sort of colouring in the background. That one. And definitely that one. Okay. Maybe so, maybe. So let's now just fill this one in. There we go. Okay. So just sort of figuring this bit out. There's a lot of lines in there. And so you could have stopped at just doing the one or two, but the more you put in, the more intricate it goes. So you could possibly get another 2 of those shapes in. Look kind of cool. And just then adding this now just sort of gives that background a bit of definition. Okay. There we are. This one as well. Okay. And then this one. This is why it's nice to have a brush or a thicker pen. Because as you well know, trying to colour all that in with an 02 or an 01 nib would take ages. And they obviously use all your ink, so we don't want to do that. So I'm glad I marked them all, because now I can just come on in and fill them in just as we go. There we are. Okay, just sort of doing the outlines and then straight in with the ink there. Okay, this one. Now, of course, you don't have to use the black. If you don't want to, you can do this in any colour you like. And of course, whatever colour tile you want to use, it's fine. It just gives it that little bit of drama. Oh yeah, finish that bit. There we go, so just little bits. Okay, that one there, one there. So you hopefully now filling this in, you can sort of think, why aren't she doing those extra bits? And you can see now where the background is. So I'm going to come in and fill those in just a minute. I just want to... Sandy, you can get them in different colours. You can. And I'm not 100% the minute where you know, try the regular places. But yeah, definitely you can. Okay, so let's have a quick look at this. So you see here, look, I've got the background, but this bit needs filling in. And then, of course, this bit here. And then that bit there. All right, there we go. You see now that gives you the shape there. So then looking at the black here, that's not, you don't need that bit, but you do need that bit filling in. Okay, let's have a look here. So this is going through there. No, you do need that bit there. Tiny bit there. Tiny bit there. Okay, so you can sort of see your shape now, how it works, and things are going in and under each other. Okay. So we can continue it up, but I think I'm going to actually leave that, and I'm just going to fill that bit in with the dark so you can see where it is. Okay, and I'm going to come in now with my pencil, and I'm just going to add some on the outer edge of that circle there. Okay, there we are. Not too neat, it doesn't really matter. And then each one of these curves, I'm going to still put the pencil round. See how it just goes over the black and then around that shape? So if I follow this one first, see, I'm still going over the black there, round. Of course, if you want to do it and go all the way up at the same time, well, you can come back and do that afterwards. There you go. So there, the next one, see, it goes up there, through there, into that one, and through there. Okay. And along there. So now it's like redefining those shapes, isn't it? We're just sort of working our way. See, that goes underneath. And along there. And around. And up there. So that's our first one. Looks cool, doesn't it? So let's do the same for the others. So here we go. This one. And into there. And up there. And then through there. You see, it's just following those shapes now. See up there. Okay, so I've gone up there, through into there. Same with this one. Okay, oh, hang on, that one there. There. And into there. So turning it round, and this one. See, once you've done that drawing, this is what makes the difference, isn't it? You don't have to be completely neat about it. You just have to get some pencil on there. That's the whole part of the fun, is just working out what it's going to look like when it's done. And then, of course, this one, you can still sort of do it over the black there, because, of course, you want to come up and do those little bits as you sort of work your way up and around. Not too much there. Up this one. Okay. Into that one. So more or less. There we go. Done all of those. So I'm just going to use the tortillon. I'm going to use just shade that out, blend that out a minute. Then we'll come back and have a look at the frame. Here we go then. So I'm going to keep that graphite out of that circle in the middle there. Just softening those edges around. Okay. And then taking each one in turn, just as before. And just softening those edges and just, I'm going to get a bit there. Now, what I can do, I don't have to keep turning my tile. I can just go around and soften each of those whilst I'm sort of in that area. They don't really have to be in any particular order now. Just making sure we get all of them. There we are. To this one here. And along there. Okay, through this one. And this one. Okay. And this one. See that one there? Just do a little bit around those edges. Oh, the sun's gone in now. Yeah. It's okay. It doesn't matter. I'm completely focused on what I'm doing here, so it doesn't matter what the weather's doing outside, honestly. There we go. How do we look? Okay. Not bad at all. See that one there needs a bit doing? Okay. Alright. Liking that. So, next bit then. Back in with the pencil. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to choose one side of these lines. I'm going to go for the outer edge here, not this side that's sort of facing inwards. And I'm going to come on in and I'm going to add my pencil. See, I'm going over where the lines have gone over, not being shy with that. I'm going in quite dark. And the same for this one. And again, look, I'm just doing that front facing line. And then of course same with this one. So that goes through there, into that front facing over the top. Okay, I think while I'm here, I'm just going to come in and add some along that borderline as well. So let's turn it round. And again, same as before. Now this time I've got to look at where my lines are, because I've got some interweaving shapes going on there, haven't I? But still on that front edge. You see? And there. Okay, and along there. See, I'm pressing on quite a bit there. It's going to be quite dark. Alright, and then turning it round. Front facing again. Just keep reminding myself so I'm shading the right side. Same along there. I still go over the black because it leaves sort of a silvery shimmer. So don't think I'm not going to bother. Just sort of follow it through. Okay. Next one. One there. And along there. So again, just sort of finding where my line is. There, and there's one more, look, which is there. Around there and there. Okay, I think I'm going to just sort of put a little bit again on that front face of each of those little shapes that we did. Turning it around. Sorry, Pat. This is why I'm just focusing on each one of those little bits. Then, of course, in the centre, I'm just going to choose two sides. You see that in that one, and that one, oh, and that one, and that one, that one, and that one. And I can do the same. I can just get like on those there, aren't they? Underneath. Okay. Back in with our tortillon. And remember we did, oh, I'll tell you what I've not done. Oh, let's do those edges of them as well. Might as well do that at the same time. This one's certainly going to keep you interested, isn't it? It's going to keep you busy and out of trouble this weekend, this one. Okay, in there. So again, now I can come in and just soften off all those lines, even over that black, see? And just going to work on all the bits I find as I'm going along. Even those, look, just sort of touching them a little bit. And I might as well do this sort of side while I'm at it. It is, Sandra, it is a grey tile. I'm going to do that one while I'm at it there. It's a dark grey. It's because I want to put some white on it in a minute. Which is why I've not gone for a black tile, because I wanted to draw it first in black pen and then add a little bit of white detail afterwards. There we go. And the next one. Oh, Janet, that'll look good. Oh, hey Chris, how are you? Does that mean that you're not going to be first to get your tile on today? Is that a challenge for everybody else to beat you? Not to beat you, but you know what I mean? To actually get there first. Alright, so I better clarify that. And then this one. Alright. So there we go. So you just sort of, choosing all those sides now and just adding that little bit of softening to the edge. Let's do all of those around there as well. Oh, Chris, that would be mean. All right, so that's where we are so far. I'm just going to come on back in with my black pen, my fine liner, and I'm just going to come around that first bubble again. We did that big one there. So you're not trying to draw it all at once, just putting in a little bit. There we go, see? Just drawing that back in. And then these sort of bobbly bits, you know, we did one side and then that side, so I'm just going to draw those in. Just the two sides that I've shaded. You see the difference that makes? It just brings it back. Yes, you would, Chris. We have to be fair and give people a chance. And there we go, just sort of drawing those around, you see? There we go, done all of those. So I'm just going to do the ones behind, if I can sort of see any of it. Same sort of two lines. Alright, that's that one there. That one there's done, okay. So let's just have a quick look at these sides again, and where I've actually added that first sort of line of pencil on that side, I'm just gonna come back in and draw it in. Same on these. I'm not drawing the whole thing again, I'm just gonna identify or redefine that line there where I've put the shading. Okay, I think that needs a little bit more softening. Same on this one, I'm just gonna redefine that front edge line there. Okay, and then of course, same on this one. So I'm only going back over the lines that I've put the graphite on, and front sides there. Okay. Chris, yeah, this one you're gonna have to focus a little bit on this. I think this is my challenge for the weekend for you. But that's a good challenge. There we are. So just sort of working them through, just picking up the lines on that front edge. There we go. There we are. You see the difference it makes when you just do that? It just really helps with that dimension. It's just enhances it that little bit. Same with that one. Oh, I didn't do those lines there. And in there, this one here. Just think what people are in for this weekend. I've got lots of things planned. There we go, that's one there, look. That thin one there, in there, and through there. And then again, just adding those. Put in there. Last one. So just as before, just gonna redefine those lines there. This front edge. There we go. And then of course that one there. It's going through there, and then of course any of those little lines. See how that black just sort of going, yeah, you can certainly do that one in the centre as a gem if you want to, Lynn. It'd be nice. I'm going to come in with my white chalky pencil now, and what I'm going to do is add some white all the way around the outside of that shape in the middle. There we go. Okay, and then here I'm just going to add a little bit of you know, if you've got a bigger space, just a little bit of white in those spaces there. And then just gonna add a touch to just sort of one edge along there. So you can go underneath a little bit. Same with this one, so you're just sort of touching it. Not gonna get much in there, look. Little bits. See, I didn't take that one under, it's okay. Little bits. Sandra, yeah, I do bring the desk organiser back. It's just when we have to swap the bed kind of thing for different plates. But yeah, we'll add a few more on as and when. So I guess, yeah, just redefine that line under there. I missed it. Yeah. We'll add some next week, maybe, if we get a chance. Okay. So I think as well, remember that front edge where it was really dark? I'm just going to add a little bit of white on the actual shape itself. Same sort of on there. See, I'm not colouring in the whole thing completely. I'm going to leave the back one. Again, it's just going to help with that definition in there. Just sort of do a couple of them. That one there, definitely. It's going to go under there. Turn it round again. Let's do this one here. There we go. Just sort of working it round. This one here. And again. Okay, just in there. And that one. Okay, let's have a look at that. So, tortillon then. Obviously, working with white, you perhaps want to clean a tortillon. I've got here in my case. Hang on a second. There's one. All right, hang on a second. Okay, so they always end up all black, so here we go then. I'm going to start with the middle bit. Just very gently, I'm just going to work it round. Very little pressure, very light application here. Okay. See, just working it round, nice and gentle. And just even less, just sort of wandering it in. There we go. Okay. And then just these little bits we've added, I'm just going to very gently just sort of touch them, so see, it just sort of blends it a little bit. Very, very light touch. Hardly any pressure at all. We're just almost just pushing it into that cardstock just a little bit. Okay, so here, just gonna, again, very lightly, just touch on it. There. Along there, see, just softening the edges off. Just working my way around. Okay. And again. Oh, Julie, that'd be nice, yeah. Maybe even a bit of silver thread in there as well. A bit of something. That'd look cool. There we go. You see how just doing the two of them, it makes that one in the background go a bit further back. That's the whole point. We just want to, you know, give it a bit of definition. So, okay, just a little bit of white pen now. Hang on. Okay, we can blow that, that's fine. So all I'm going to do now, white pen, I'm just going to add a couple of little dots to that black background. You see, we want a little bit of like a solar system. So again, if you want to use a gold pen or a silver pen for this. It's fine. I'm just keeping in with the white. Little bits in there. There's one in there maybe. Don't keep them too uniform. Just sort of change them about a bit. Of course, you don't want something too big. Just keep them nice and small. Almost like little flecks. Nearly there. Alright, so just working my way around. It would make a nice home for Bob. You could add Bob in if you wanted to. We could do that. But he needs a bit of a web, doesn't he? Let's have a look at this first. There we go, look at that. Okay, so let's bring a bit of a web in. Again, you could leave it at this point. So let's bring in a curve here. See, I'm working with my white pen now. And then another narrow. There we go. And another. And you can make these big or as small as you want. Do another there. Okay. Oh, go on, let's do another. Let's be brave. Go on. We're going to do it. Let's do it. And then, of course, we want some lines coming out. I'm going to put a little droplet on the end. Little droplets. Okay, so see, this is actually now taking your little design back even further, bringing this in. And then, of course, we want, let's put Bob here. Little oval. Let's just make sure my pen's running. There you go. Sometimes when you put your white pen over the chalk, it doesn't always want to keep going. But that's okay. Just give it a bit of a warm in your hands kind of thing. I can always go back over this. There he is. And then a couple of little, obviously we need 8 legs. And a little bit of a wibbly line to go up to it. Okay, there he is, look. Bless him. Alright, so I think let's have a bit of a partner web down here. So again, you can make this as big or as small as you like. Or if you don't want to add it at all, you don't have to. It doesn't have to be Halloweeny. There we go. Let's go a bit bigger with this one. Alright, might even actually take it in like under there. Okay. And then again, look up, a little bobble. Little bobbles all the way around. And along here. Even down and through there. There we go. Okay. So let's have a quick look at that web. Just going to put a couple of bobbles on there. There we go. Just in places. Same here. Look, just going to join a few. Oh. All right. Now I think that's topped last year's little design. Now, of course, we could always put a little bit of yellow in the middle there, and I think I'm just gonna go and fetch one of those. There we are. Just a little bit of yellow pastel. Just gonna add in on there. See how faffing now. There's that word. Look, faffing. There you go. I think that'll just benefit from that little bit of a glow by the. For me, that's a bit of a moon. But you know, whatever you like. Oh my goodness. Yes, yeah, absolutely. There we go. So there's our Halloween tile for this year. Ooh, just gonna put my name in. Just gonna sign it there. Look at the bottom. There we are. Just making sure Bob's in the right position, of course. There we are. Now then. So, okay. Have fun with that one. I mean, I do have actually last year's. Let me just pull that down a little bit. There we go. So last year we did a bit of a cobweb. This was tile 111. And there it is. So very spooky. But I'm absolutely loving it. Loving what we've done today. Sandra, they are Sakura jelly roll. Hang on a second. Here we go. There we go. Jelly rolls. This one's, I say an 05. There you go. But general use there, sort of an 08. Works quite well. But the Uniball works quite well. The Uniball Signo works quite well as well. So your choice. So, okay. Have fun with this one. Of course, you know, give it a go. Try it in different colours. See what happens. Whether you put our little Bob the Spider on or not, it's entirely up to you. But just have a bit of fun with it. And of course, if you think, all right, a bit challenging this one, but just focus on it and you'll be amazed. Just spending that little bit of time, you'll feel like you've had a bit of a nap and then look what comes out of it. So have fun, everybody. Have a great weekend. I don't know if you've seen the post about Leslie's broom. We're still working out where the suitcase is going to go, but I'm sure we'll work it out. And yeah, take care, and I will speak to you all again on Wednesday. So have fun and see you soon. Okay, bye.